Come and spend a few days gallivanting in and around Saigon, aka Ho Chi Minh City, with me. So let's start at Ben Thanh Market. It's not a place where I would typically shop, but I like the vibe that it gives and it's a good starting point. I stopped off at this popular drink stall and ordered my favourite green juice, but 2 sips and it was gone. Quench my thirst, I walked down the road to Wing Wei Walking Street. This was a few days after the Lunar New Year, so the decorations are still up. I enjoy coming out here in the evenings to people watch, where it's full of all sorts of people and entertainers and vendors. The famous cafe apartments. I've been inside one of those cafes probably once. It looks lovely from the outside, and from what I've seen online, some of those cafes are decked out beautifully, but I've no desire to visit any of them anytime soon. I have my favourite coffee spots and drinks, so we'll stick to those for now. Popped into the food court of Vincom shopping centre for a little snack, and it was very tasty. Then in the evening we went to a Michelin selected place famous for their crab dishes. The food was really good, and their yaya, aka spring rolls, were hands down the best. We returned again a few days later for some more. Today, my brother and I went to District 3. Surprisingly, I've never been to this now quite famous pink church, but unfortunately it wasn't open to go inside. So we wandered over to the market across the road to look for something to eat. It was a full and colourful market with a much more chilled vibe than Ben Thanh Market. I quite like it.
Okay, thanks.
We came across this amazing bun sale place down an alleyway. It was so delicious, and it's family run out of their home kitchen. So good. A must return. After stuffing our faces, we went to Gong Cafe, across from the Pink Church, for our favourite coconut coffee. I love the decor and branding of this coffee chain. This particular branch has a nice view of the Pink Church too. Today we leave the city centre to go and see family. It's about an hour and a half's drive away. We walked around the market but didn't buy anything except some sweet, fresh coconuts, some much needed natural electrolytes. I don't like to go on motorbikes in busy Saigon streets, but enjoy a ride in the quieter village roads, so my uncle took me for a quick drive. Everybody goes to that famous banh mi place in Saigon, but it's not my cup of tea. This, however, is one of the best banh mi's, and it's only 20,000 dong, which is 58 pence. And that's less than $1. Bargain. That evening, we feasted in style, and sadly, back to the big smoke the next day. Nice to see the pink church again on our return. We went to the Russian market to look for some winter gear, but no luck, so left empty-handed. We then went back to our old stomping ground to get some lunch. This is the best wonton noodle soup. Years ago, took it for granted when we lived next door to this amazing noodle joint, but now can't get enough of it. In the evening, we crossed the river to the newly developed area of the city. It has a lovely view of the skyline of District 1. We wanted to eat at this barbecue place, but it was fully booked, so we headed back into District 1 to one of the rooftop bars. The food here was mediocre, but the views were great. After a great few days in Saigon with family, it was time to leave for Phu Quoc Island for some R&R. I was here a couple of months earlier and did all the touristy stuff then, so it's just pure relaxation this time. Another day, another banh mi fix. It was good, but not quite Saigon standards. Epic sunsets, just can't get enough of them. Walking off our dinner through the night market. Oh, and to get to relaxing foot massage before bed.
It's a waste. It seemed to be quite popular. No, you'd have to go and get a box.
And just like that, it's all over. See you next time, Vietnam.